Hello everybody and welcome back to my Let's Play of Captain Comic. We're right now at the caves area and I died. The reason why we're in these caves is we need this item to go on to the next area. This is how the level design in Captain Comic kind of works, is that you need to collect items and go back and go through a different area that you couldn't go through without the items. This item will be kind of important, and this can be useful at certain spots, but not completely, because it can be also dangerous to use. So, I hate this part, because this part's easy to die. Like, there. I hate jumping puzzles. That's probably why I'm not too good at platform games. I'm just not that good with specific jumping puzzles. I'm pretty good when they're jumping puzzles, like in LucasArts games. Like every single one of the first-person shooters has jumping puzzles in it, but I guess it's so better than that. But platformers, I always tend to fall, whether it's on the Xbox or on the PlayStation, Nintendo. I did finish Super Mario Brothers once, but that was on the Game Boy. Okay, now I got the teleport wand. Now, teleport wand is actually pretty dangerous because you could actually run into enemies. Oh, I got 2 extra lives. I got the gold that I needed. The teleport I would not recommend using at much points if you ever play this game, because it is dangerous and you could run into enemies easily with it. More so than just running into enemies like normal, like I do here. This area used to be something we would do as a kids to get more scores. We'll go here. Now I can jump to the top of the screen since I had the jumping boots. Take these out, then we will go back to Tambi, and we'll take out some others, spawning enemies, and then we will go back and forth until we got like extra lives or more points. Because even though points are useless really in today's games, unless they're arcade or something, me and my brother didn't have much games, so we kind of just competed on scores so he could get on the highest score point. I think we got to 900,000 at one point. But that was years upon years ago. Something interesting about Captain Comic though is I was able to get this game to run fine on XP. It's one of the few DOS games that did that. Probably because the sound is nothing but PC speaker, and all you need to do is just put in the executable file. But I really give props to the guy who created DOSBox, because people who played NES but don't have it anymore, they could get and find emulators and ROMs of games that they grew up playing there, but people who grew up playing DOS games are almost out of luck. They had like get special editions of their games or something like that, but then DOSBox came in and announced the preferred emulator for old DOS games. I mean, you buy like a old game off Steam or from one of my new favorite sites called goodoldgames.com. They'll open up DOSBox instantly for you if it's an old game. So I've been playing some of my old favorite games out there using just the DOSBox as the emulator. Okay, you notice we passed the area we came out of from the Darkside Planet. That's because we are this area, we cannot get far in it without the teleporter. Now this area introduces a new enemy, which is a beach ball. I don't know what they were smoking when they came up with that, but this is one of the parts I would use a teleporter. It's still kind of dangerous because you could still hit them, but it's better than jumping along that. And if you're terrible at jumping puzzles, it's just more advisable that you do that. And here's the point where you need a teleport wand, because you can't get past that part without the teleport. Now you need to go along this area, because you noticed that there were some doors I missed over in the first section. You'll see where those lead to here soon, but we need to keep on going this way because there's an item we need to get that will help us finish the game. You know, at first I thought not that many people knew this game, but when I graduated, I was talking with some kids some guys I was graduating with, and many of them knew this game. So I guess it's more popular than I thought. Now, Fractured Reality came out, is done by Color Dreams, and it was kind of popular. It had more of a storyline. It had interesting features. There was more weapons, and he had an inventory, and you could get stuff to get extra lives and things. But there was supposed to be a third game that never came to be. So it's just this and number 2. Michael Deno, I think, has like an interview he did in 2000 or 2003. I think it doesn't make games anymore, and of course Wisdom Tree changed to, Color Dreams changed to Wisdom Tree, and I don't think they're even around anymore. Wouldn't be surprised if they got sued by Nintendo for making pirated games that was not authorized. If they didn't, they would probably have gotten sued nowadays, and my dad had just died. This area tends to kind of be the death of me. Same with those cave systems. They're the ones that are the most dangerous to me. It's because I hate those beach balls and those birds fly so fast. And they have a lot of jumping puzzles here. Ooh, that's close. Colorful blocks. It's like Lego. Take that killer bee. The thing doesn't look like a bee. It looks more like a wasp. And I hate wasps. I have fear of them because they stung me when I was younger and stuff, so... Now this one has like atoms, fire, atom or something, and spark. Don't know how they could be enemies. I mean, atoms are what makes up our bodies, so... Spark I could see, maybe the fire bits, but... Don't remember what they're exactly called. Ah, there we go. I got extra life, so... This looks kind of an interesting area. It looked like a beehive or something to me. Probably because of the hexagons. This area is not that bad to do. It's just keep going right. Not too many jumping puzzles. My other Let's Plays that are going to be coming out, I think you guys will really enjoy. I looked online and there's some of them do not have that many Let's Plays out, or some that are not in English. I hope you enjoy this Let's Play because this one has actually been kind of hard for me because some of the first attempts I had problems with. Not things showing up correctly. I had problems with sound recording. Now I'm using Audacity and that's actually a very good program. It does good at mixing audio. Now I just need to learn how to make sure that audio is in sync with the video though. Okay, this is what the item we needed to get. It's a lantern. And is the ground starting to look familiar? Like those rocks and the fence? Yep, but we're on the Darkside Plan again. This is that door underneath the key where we got it. Now we need to go to the castle in the beginning. Now we couldn't get into that castle in the very beginning because we didn't have the key. But even if we had the key, it would have been useless because the castle is dark, so we need the lantern. This is another foreshadowing for Fractured Reality, the second Captain Comic game, because you have an inventory that you need certain things on there. in order to progress to the next areas, and you need to go in specific order. This is kind of easy to take out these early enemies with so much firepower now. 5 Blastola Colas, the corkscrew with the jumping. So now we just need to get to the castle and we'll be on the end game. Okay, Fractured Reality also had a nice save feature, but it's not really anything special. It saved only 2 points in the entire game, where you first start off, or in this area where you could choose different time frames to go to, and that's all. But when you save it, it just keeps all the items you have and stuff, but you still have to go through the levels again, and one of the boss battles is just way too tough because of all the stuff that they put on there, and then if you have low health, you might as well not even try to take on the boss. It's not the boss himself that it's hard, all he's doing is thumbing his nose at you, but there's these icicles that he's having fall down, and they're just falling down at no particular pattern, they're just falling like crazy, and you will get hit. The cool thing though is that if you actually, in that one, if you had full shield already, you could actually put it in your inventory to use for later. You could drop it later and grab it. That's a nice feature. Now the beach balls are really fast, and this has a new area, an enemy called a spinner. It's like a kite or something, but it acts exactly the same as the shy bird. It goes up when you face it, and then it goes down behind you and tries to hit you from behind the head. Fast bird there. Didn't have time to react to it. See, there's a spinner. It looks like a kite. Or a God's Eye or something. No, not a God's Eye, but... One thing I like about this though, the jumping mechanics actually work pretty well. Me and my brother used to do things with low ceilings. We'd do like a little dance. It's like Captain Comic dance where we keep on jumping up and down and going back and forth. We were kids. Don't judge. You see, falling though, I hate it. It's because you have to go back and then all these things start coming after you. Like the beach ball. That's if one of the fast ones. A little bit faster though. Not fast enough though. For that bird. Oops, I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, as other platformers, I never really played that many of them. My friend had like Crash Bandicoot on. I've had Crash Bandicoot when I had PlayStation 2. My friend had Crash Bandicoot on his normal PlayStation. I played Super Mario Brothers on friends' consoles and stuff. But those are the only ones I ever really played, and the only one I ever finished was really. I think I finished 1 or 2 of the Sonic the Hedgehogs, and I finished Super Mario Brothers once, but on the Game Boy Color only. Once, I don't know how I did it though, but well, actually, if you read Nintendo Panel, you found how I did it, but I got it by accident, where you would be on the steps and jump on this turtle shell and get like 99 lives. That was actually a nice surprise. Helped me win the game. Okay, now time to get the crown and the game is over. Now they kind of just go and count down your things and take away your lives. You could eventually get an extra life that gives you a bit longer. Okay, I didn't get the high score, but there. Satisfied with his recovery of the stolen treasures, Captain Comic teleports back to his space cruiser to begin the long journey home, totally unaware of the dangerous adventures that lie ahead. Episode 2, Fractured Reality. Game over. Now enter your name. Yeah, second place. I didn't get the high score. Well, this was my Let's Play of Captain Comic. I have other Let's Plays in the future. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you in future videos. Bye.